What's up everybody and welcome to the channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the all-new 2026 Toyota RAV4. This is a limited finished off in meteor shower, and this is the all-wheel drive hybrid version. Plug-in hybrids are also available. So let's get right into it. We're here in Arizona with Toyota. Let's get right into this all-new crossover, see what it has to offer. Taking a look at the powertrain for the all-new 2026 Toyota RAV4 hybrid, you're going to find a 2.5-liter inline 4-cylinder engine with that hybrid system. This has an eCVT transmission. Net horsepower for all-wheel drive is going to be 236, and then the engine has 163 pound-feet of torque. Curb weight is around 3,800 pounds. You can run on 87 octane fuel, and then you're going to be expecting 44 miles per gallon in the city with 38 mpg out on the highway. The overall length is 181 inches with a wheelbase at 105.9. Width is 73 and height is 66.5 inches. Ground clearance is also 8.1 inches. Taking a look at the styling with the all-new 2026 Toyota RAV4, this is all new inside and out for this popular crossover. You're going to see a nice set of LED headlights with the beam, and then you have the two running lights. Got that new hammerhead-shaped grille, silver Toyota badge, and a nice black bar connecting everything. This also has a really cool style for the front grille with a forward-facing camera. There's some dark silver accents throughout it as well. And then there's going to be a little bit of plastic trim with the LED fog lights. Down below, we have a little bit more of the plastic trim and then silver on the center portion of the bumper. There's also a nice opening to provide some cooling. The new RAV4 definitely has a nice style. I like how it's a bit more bulky than before with the sharp angles, more squared off design. The hood has very sharp lines cutting towards the windshield as well. And then around the wheel arch, you have the plastic material for that fender arch. You're going to see the side parking sensors and then a nice set of 18-inch wheels. So a nice design with a multi-spoke look. You have more of the plastic material down below in the lower doors. And we just have gloss black mirror caps with an integrated camera and turn signal. There's body colored door handles, all black trim throughout the windows, body colored up on the roof with a nice large panoramic sunroof. You have your black shark fin antenna, black roof rails, and then a black trim piece for that third window. Side profile has a nice look. It's very proportional with the bold lines around the fenders. There's a sloping line cutting through the doors, which looks really nice. And then the fender arches have a nice wide appearance. You're going to see a body colored spoiler with your third brake light, a little bit of black trim cutting down towards these LED taillights. And then we have some of the plastic material in the bumper as well as some silver trim all throughout it. Got all your parking sensors, all of your badging finished off in silver, and then a blacked out Toyota logo. So that's a cool look overall. I like just the combination of these sharp lines and everything. Really can't complain. On the key fob, you get lock, unlock, trunk release, and the Toyota badge. It says RAV4 on the backside. If I go ahead and keep the car locked, I can keep the key in my pocket, and by just grabbing the door handle, of course, it unlocks. We can check out the interior. Limited is going to have a nice SofTex interior with just the black colors all throughout it. For the door panel, there's going to be soft touch up above and a nice leather texture, and then we have the smooth padded design all around the centers. You're going to see memory seating, all of your window and mirror controls, large grab handle, nice deep storage area, storage down below. Then we have power seats on all the front seats. You can see the smooth SofTex material with all the perforations throughout it. And then for the back, you can see the perforated, a little strip of the micro suede, and then a nice little stitched trim piece. Got some stitching on the headrest as well, and then a nice looking 3-spoke steering wheel finished in black leather. And then now inside the 2026 Toyota RAV4 Limited, keep my foot on the brake and go ahead and fire it up. Got the two screens are going to roar to life, as well as the comfort access, which is a nice touch to see. Now for the steering wheel, we have that Toyota logo right in the center, all the cruise control settings on the right side, some of the screen controls, as well as Bluetooth audio control on the left. We have the stalk on the right side for the windshield wipers, a stalk on the left for headlights, and then taking a look at the gauge cluster, you have a really nice design for the LCD look. You can also see lots of information all throughout it, and then there's several different menus that you can configure and get a nice idea of other items. So pretty cool the way everything's laid out. It's very simple, just kind of nicely preset. And then down below, we have the trunk release. We also have your interior dimming, more of the soft touch material, one of your air vents, and then just a smooth material across the dashboard. Kind of a unique style, looks nice in person. We have storage right here, more soft touch all around it. And then the new multimedia screen I like quite a lot. We have the school home screen with your weather as well as the nav. You can swipe over, you can adjust everything. Drive modes will pop up, more things you can customize. Drive mode you're able to configure, go into a few different designs. And then we also have, of course, shortcuts all along this left side. Full screen nav, audio, and then any settings within the car. And then for the gear selector on the Limited, it's this nice low profile design. Pushing it up for reverse, we have a good backup camera as well as a top-down view. Popping into drive, you're going to get that forward view as well with a nice kind of bird's eye design. So pretty unique looking, really useful and super HD. And we just tap the P button back into park. Climate controls are always going to be up on the screen right here. So we have fan speed right in the center. You can very easily toggle. You can toggle that as well for a nice animation, a couple different options you can take a look at, customize. So it makes it really easy just to make it easy. You also have your different temperatures. You can toggle this and do that, or even just press the button. And then we have all your heating controls and ventilated controls for the seat, steering wheel, zones as well. So really easy overall. I don't mind it being in the screen. You're gonna see the hazards, air vents, wireless phone charging pads. We got 2 of them here with hidden storage, more storage down below. And then for all the drive modes, we have these cool different buttons. We have a normal mode. We can even toggle into snow and trail. It's gonna pop up with a nice animation too, which is nice to see. And then the drive mode select is just like what we saw on the screen. You can either use the touchscreen or just do that. We have an EV mode as well for more slow speed driving. You can just do that. And then we have different USB plugs, a view icon, downhill assist, and traction control. Going to be a nice set of cup holders. You can also remove this for more items. And then we have some glossy black with a nice design for all that. Good padded armrest as well. You can open it up both ways. So nice for passenger as well as driver. And we can completely remove it, spin it around, and we have a nice storage area. You're going to get a large glove box over on the right side too. And then one last look at the interior of the all-new RAV4. In person, it's really nice. Nicely appointed. The plastics feel pretty good. Nice soft touch materials, nice tech and storage, and then just cool looking for all the seats. You have a light colored headliner with that massive sunshade, sunglass holder up above, and then you're going to get all those controls, and then your mirror even has a digital integration. So you got that camera system and garage door buttons underneath. Moving on to the rear seat space, I can just grab the door handle and open it up. The door panel is going to be finished off in the same softer touch material. Then we have the nice padded centers and armrest. Got the same storage all down below, and then nice seating material with the smooth as well as the perforated. So it's all SofTex in the back for this car. And then you're going to see we have the cup holder as well as your armrest right in the center. Has a recline lever as well, so you can get a little bit extra. And then there's going to be heated rear seats, USB ports, air vents, and then storage as well. And then as I make my way inside, popping in here at 5'11", honestly, it's a pretty roomy back seat. With it reclined and everything, I sit nicely. These windows are huge as well with very minimal pieces that disrupt the light, so it's super open feeling. Got the huge sunroof as well. Headroom is really good. Legroom and footroom is nice as well. So honestly, no issues back here. Got good amenities, not bad at all. Moving on to the cargo space for the RAV4, you can just press the button underneath the logo, and we have that power liftgate that's going to pop open. So behind the rear seats, we have about 33.5 cubic feet of cargo volume, and then even underneath the floor, we can pull this up, and we have a spare tire. There's going to be a little bit of space over on this right side with a plug. You have hooks as well to tie items, and this one has a JBL system. You also can see the privacy cover, of course, that'll do a good job. And then from here, we can grab these and actually easily fold down the seats. Got an all-weather floor mat too, and now we have 63.5 cubic feet of cargo volume. It's a nice flat design too, which is a great touch. And then from here, we have grab handles up above as well as the button, and we can close everything nicely. So setting off now in the all-new 2026 Toyota RAV4. So the standard hybrid is the normal engine. The upgraded one is going to be the plug-in. So there's no just standard gas engines available. This is basically the most simple configuration aside from going front-wheel drive. So this one we got kind of the nice blend of all-wheel drive and a more traditional hybrid system. So with that, I'm just in the normal mode. Driving this like a normal car is pretty much what you would expect. It's a smooth ride, very good visibility all around. Can't complain. I love the digital rear view. Mirrors all do a great job. Over your left and right shoulder, not bad at all. You can really easily see around this car. And then even with the all-wheel drive, the turning circle is pretty good. Really can't complain at all with that. It's an easy car to maneuver as you would expect. So nice sharp design there. Of course, we can do a shortcut of the camera, you know, if you're going off-road or something, which is nice. Go into the trail mode. So even with the all-wheel drive, of course, you know, this is something you could do a weekend camping trip and kind of just have some fun with it, going somewhere off the beaten path. Now, as far as getting up and going, if we go into the sport mode now and pedal to the floor, pretty peppy, not too bad getting up to speed. You can definitely hear the engine quite a lot. The plug-in hybrid is going to have a lot more electronic power versus this standard hybrid. So this isn't quite as quick as the plug-in, but you know, it's going to use a good blend of the gas engine along with the EV system. But normal ride quality, like I said, just nice, smooth, really can't complain. For the EV mode, I can't put it in it right now, but slow speeds, like if you're just going out of your driveway or just like a small trailhead or something, slow speeds, if you have enough charge, you can drive it in the EV mode. So it's not something that you're gonna be driving it a lot in EV mode. It's just for little things around slow speeds, like under 10 miles an hour for the most part. But it's comfortable in here. I like the seat materials, they feel nice. The ventilated seats, easy to operate. And even with climate control integrated to the screen, honestly, it's pretty easy to use. You really don't have to think much of it. Easy to hit the buttons, and then the whole new screen setup is really nice. So I'm really impressed with just the multimedia design. The screen in the center, maybe a little busy, there's a lot going on, but of course you can tone it down to, you know, more simple gauge cluster. So it's really configurable, really can't complain about just driving it as a normal car, especially with the memory seats, the power controls. I mean, I can get this into a really comfortable seating position. Overall ride is quiet enough. You hear the road a little bit, but you don't really hear any wind noise, and it's, you know, smooth, kind of what you would expect on a car like this. So overall, I mean, it rides really good, even when you do go down onto the gravel. I mean, it feels pretty capable for a lot of circumstances. And then now in EV mode, it'll let me drive it in EV. So right now we're just fully electric, which is a cool way to go. If you give it a little bit of throttle, it will disengage, but you can still drive pretty quickly in the electric mode, and the suspension absorbs bumps really well. All right, so my honest thoughts with the all-new RAV4 hybrid. So getting back up and going, EV mode, slow speed stuff, of course, right there, just kicked off back into normal hybrid system. So if you do want real electric driving capabilities, check out the plug-in hybrid. You can drive like 50 miles on just EV, and you can go pedal to the floor, highway speeds, all that good stuff. So the plug-in hybrid really gives you the blend of electric and gas. A hybrid basically is giving you that extra efficiency when you're first accelerating, coasting, slow speed stuff, to where the electronics can basically get rid of the inefficient aspects that, you know, a gas engine is going to have. But again, it drives nice. A lot of people have had some interesting questions about the interior. It's nice in here. The materials are good. This is a soft touch. It's all soft touch on the door. The dash, it is kind of a hard plastic, but it doesn't actually feel like the cheap plastics we've seen in other cars. So it feels nice. The plastics feel durable. I mean, the door panel is solid. Literally nothing squeaks or anything in the car. So it's built really nicely. The screen, I'm super impressed. Now, the previous generation Toyota screen, they're huge, but there's not really anything on it. This looks good. It looks kind of like an Apple phone, a Google phone, all integrated. It's easy to use. I don't even mind climate control in the screen. It's easy to see the little icons and do everything. So I think that's a great touch with just how well it works. So now in sport mode, we will give it some gas up to the highway speeds now. Pedal to the floor. You don't really feel any torque steer. You can just feel that it's a very stiff straight. And there we go, right up to highway speeds. Not bad. Now, you know, a standard RAV4 is not exactly a race car. If you want some pretty good acceleration, check out the plug-in once again. That has over 300 horsepower. I like the plug-in a lot. That's kind of more what I would go for. But even this one, I mean, the standard hybrid, it gets up to speed. It can get out of its own way. So no problem getting onto a 70-mile-an-hour highway. So it seems well done for what it is, and you're going to be getting like 500 miles on a range from what they're saying, especially with the fuel efficiency and all that. So super economical crossover, rides good on the highway, the cruise all works good, the lane centering, the forward pacing and all that. I mean, it's just a nice, normal daily driver, and that's what RAV4s are. It's also capable enough to go places. Obviously, Toyota makes a lot of their cars very useful for many different situations. And then this one being the Limited, it's a little bit more luxurious. I think I kind of like the GR Sport or an XSE the best. Those would be my top picks. But the Limited keeps the style very understated, simple, but you have a couple extra bells and whistles like the ventilated seats, dual chargers, things like that. So it's well appointed, I think, and I don't really have any major complaints with the RAV4. I don't really think I have any complaints, actually. I think it looks pretty cool inside and out. Just a comfortable, nice car. It's something to take into consideration. If you want just a nice, normal crossover with a ton of different versions and options, colors even, I mean, definitely something to take a look at. Obviously, Toyota, super reliable cars. I mean, just a really solid choice. But there is a full look at the all-new 2026 Toyota RAV4 Limited. It's a nice crossover inside and out. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for plenty more content, and I'll see you all in the next video.